right. Let's get this pre-show going here. Shout out to all you early birds. Thank you for... Wow, I think some of you were in here like hours ago. That's pretty impressive. Hey, John Ruck, member for 10 months. That's awesome. Oh, I love the coins in the picture. Well, you know, I'm gonna love giving them away tonight. So, all right, let's go Yankee. Thanks, Cooper. Wait a minute. Let's go Yankee. All right, I'm assuming you meant that in a non-presidential way. Tim for vice president. I like that. Or Little Stacks. Oh, uncommon sense. No, I'm never going to run. Why would I ever want to run for office? Jason Gomez and the Ice Cream Man. Hello. Hello to Bro Stacker, Max Silver Stacking. It's early, but not too early. Let's see. We got PVGS 500 Slow. Happy Thanksgiving to Yankee and everyone. Well, happy Thanksgiving to you. I am in the Thanksgiving spirit. I am in the giving spirit tonight. I cannot wait to make people's day A-okay tonight. Let's see. Currently playing Amateur Plumber. So much fun, says Ryan Dubay. Let's see. Happy Thanksgiving. Gravy. Stuffing. You know, I might have to come up with some interesting Thanksgiving polls tonight. BMAC throwing the crabs up there. I see that. It would be nice to see International Stacker pop in the live stream tonight. This is my first time watching a live stream in my life? Ecryptics Gaming, are you serious? Wow. If that's true, wow. Samifar, great to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Man, I am just so happy to be here tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. JM Bullion sponsor means free silver for Yankee. Well, Eric, it means more for others. How's that? I'm giving away stuff tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. New sub, first live, Thorn Rock. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, says Scott. AH, how's it going? It's going great. Gonna have a good night tonight. Let's see here. I got my decaf going tonight. I'm gonna make like Sal. I can't slurp like him. No way. Not even gonna try. Rutro says Crypto Pimp. What's up, JR13? Well, we're gonna have fun tonight. We have Mukarram Mawjood joining me in about a half hour. I am going to ask him a bunch of questions. One of which is, what in the world happened with the price action of silver and gold this last week? I want to get his take on that. Let's see. Had family dinner today. Was good and full of people. Happy day for you all tomorrow from Tulsa. Thank you, Claire. Hey, by the way, I'm assuming you can hear me, okay? Charles, I know. If it's naturally decaffeinated, I'm very picky in my coffee. Especially at this hour, I can't be doing full calf. I can't do it. But yeah, you guys can hear me, right? Good, Cooper, because last time I really put my my foot in it. Thank you, appreciate that. All right, let's see. Buy the dip. Yeah, no kidding, Nicholas Brace. I love decaf. Reg will kill me. Is that true? Happy Thanksgiving, Rosendo Velez. Nate KM Bowie. Hola. Hola to you. We're going to be doing some bumper music soon. Get my goosebumps on. If you're at all patriotic, this music will get you going. It gets me pumped every time I play it. Let's see. Also, while I turn on, what do you guys think? Should I turn on the call-in number today? I gotta make sure this is gonna work here. Let's see. Check my config here, because last time I've had problems with the Google Voice number for some reason. It doesn't always take the calls. Let's see. I got the number. Looks good. Let me check my microphone. Yeah, that's working. Ringing. Let's test that. Yeah, that's working. Speakers. Yep, that. All right, the call should work when I open the call line up, guys, but I'm not going to open it up quite yet. Yeah, I think I won't. But I do need to give you guys the early bird word really quick, okay? The early bird word for tonight is Egyptian. Okay, Egyptian. Got to use it in the form of a sentence, and you win a sticker and maybe some silver. Yeah, I'll throw some silver in there. So that's the early bird word, Egyptian. All right, guys. I think it's time for the countdown. All right. Welcome, everyone, to Ask Yankee. So glad you're here. I want to say a hearty, happy Thanksgiving to you all. Tomorrow is going to be hopefully a wonderful day for all of you. I'm looking forward to being with my family and having some turkey. Really going to have a great day tomorrow. But I'm also going to have a great day tonight because I'm with you all 174 of you. Wow, this is fantastic. Thanks for joining me. We're going to do some incredible giveaways, and you're not going to want to miss it. We also have Mukarram Mawjood, one of my favorite guests, to come on tonight to talk about all things silver and gold, the markets. He might throw in some crypto stuff in there, but he's a great trader, a wonderful guy. So he'll be on in another half hour or so. But I need to win, says Keith. Wow. Oh, man. Guys, you know, I am really blessed in so many ways. Mrs. Yankee and I literally just finished praying together, which we do every day, and just enumerating all the ways that God has blessed us. So good health and just the physical things that we have is just all from him, and I want to give him all the thanks. And you know, Thanksgiving helps us to recenter and refocus on what really matters, doesn't it? I mean, think about this. With all the stuff going on in our lives, stuff going on in this country, you know, the polarity, the polarization, I should say, that is happening, and the health issues and everything, we need to stop and thank God, or if you don't believe in God, you know, thank others. Just, you know, be thankful for what we have. It's just remarkable. So I'm also incredibly thankful to have a new sponsor. Now, I got to ask you in the chat, did you see my shout out video to JM Bullion yesterday? Put a yes in the chat if you watched that video. It's about 9,000 or somewhere in between 8,000 and 9,000 views on that, where I detailed, you know, not only what JM Bullion is sponsoring and giving away tonight, but also the Black Friday deal that's coming up. Yes. Okay. So I see a lot of yeses there. That's awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was great to have JM Bullion along. I did explain that JM was actually the first online bullion dealer that I ever purchased silver from. Of course, I stacked a little when I was a kid with constitutional silver with my dad, but there was no online bullion dealer back in the 80s. So this was definitely, JM was my first. So I'm really excited to have them on as a sponsor. And we're going to be giving away some really cool things tonight. Look at this. Look, I love this. The Pied Piper round. Look at that. Isn't that fun? There's a whole series that they have going on here. I don't know if people have started in on this series yet, but it's the whole medieval legends. And they were so generous to be able to send not only silver but copper rounds for the Robin Hood. There's the copper Robin Hood. I love it. Again, it has the same, I keep flipping it like a medallion. All right, yeah, it has the same reverse. Really cool. We're going to be giving away a pile of this stuff. Yeah, we'll give away the copper. We'll give away silver. We're going to give away this entire box, okay? Oh, yeah. JM. Yes. Look at this. This is so cool. They have this double-decker. I mean, this is when you really are a collector. When you get into having to have all the different series, that's a collector stacker right there. So that's pretty cool. The first one was Robin Hood, then the Pied Piper. They're going to be coming out with a whole bunch of them. This is going to kickstart someone. 2 silver. I'm doing it. 2 silver in the box. That's the grand finale, guys. This is going to be the best giveaway, man. I'll tell you. If I can put this back on. There we go. So we'll put that right there. We'll be doing some coppers. Those are fun. And then, oh, did you guys see these? Look at these chunky pieces of silver, 2 ounces. This is the Egyptian. This is the 6th in the series from JM Bullion. What do you think? Wow. No, I think this one, nope. Again, Yankee, come on, bud. There we go. There's the reverse. You guys want to win this? Wow. I'm going to have fun sending that out to someone. So we'll do those giveaways as well, and the copper. So we'll do copper, probably these, and then finish up with that. How's that sound? I'm going to take a little sip of coffee here. I looked at one of those rounds at my LCS today, says Jason. Really? All right. Yeah, love those. John throwing up the lit. Yes. We need some of Yankee silver for the gob. Oh, you want me to put something else in there? Oh, my word. Man, tell you what. You see right down there, the Super Chat total? If we break 100 tonight, which we've got over 200 people in here. So if we break it, which we usually do, I have an extra bonus giveaway. And guess what? It is over 1 ounce of silver. How's that? We'll see if we get there tonight. All right, so usually what we do here is, I want to ask that. Is this the very first time you've been on an Ask Yankee? Put a 1 in the chat. It's the first time ever. I want to say a special thank you and shout out to you. Oh, and SMK gets it started. Yeah, baby. $5. Thank you, SMK. Appreciate it. Charles J. Oh, my word. We've got a lot of first timers if they're being honest. Like Cooper. Come on, buddy. Really? Oh, look at that. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this live stream. What I love to do is open it up to questions about silver and gold. Mukarram's also going to be on, like I said, in less than a half hour. He'll be able to answer questions later on in the live stream as well. If you have questions, it's pretty simple. All you got to do is put 3 question marks ahead of your question in the chat, and I will do my best to answer them. Dave, thank you so much for that 5 spot. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. Man, and Hoosier Stacker, $10. Happy Turkey Day to everyone in the chat. Let's get this train rolling. Hoosier, I am so happy to see you, buddy. You've been a great member of mine. Really enjoyed our one-on-one chats. Premium member, man. You are doing awesome with your channel. And you're feeling better from COVID, which is awesome. I know you mentioned that in your recent video. So thank you so much for that $10. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's see here. Oh, man. Wow. Seems like the train is rolling. Rosendo Velez. I butchered that. I am so sorry. Rosendo Velez. That's a little better. $4.99. Thank you for that 5 spot. Awesome. And Jared, $20. Love the channel, brother. Keep being you. That's how the only way I know how to do it is just being me, right? So I got some questions rolling in here. Let me see here. First question: silver or gold? Yes. In fact, I was at Tim's today, saying hi and happy Thanksgiving to him, and there was a guy in there. First time, went into his shop because of me, of course. He heard about it through my channel, but he was there and he asked that question to Tim: silver or gold? So Jaden, great question. And you know what Tim said? Tim said, if you want to preserve your wealth through whatever happens generationally, go with gold. If you want something that could highly appreciate over a shorter period of time and maybe a barter material, go with silver. So, Jaden, the answer for me is yes, both. I did a quick calculation while the gentleman was there, and I looked at the value of my stack really quick because I track it, and it's 2/3 gold and 1/3 silver. Interesting, huh? 2 to 1. Didn't know if that was going to be the case, but I do like to stack it dense, so I do like them both, right? For varying reasons. When do they release the 2022, says AH. I want to buy a birth date buffalo coin for my newborn coming in March. Oh, AH, congratulations, by the way. I am so happy for you. You mentioned that, I think, last live stream. It's so awesome. I am so happy for you in the new life that's with you now, and it's going to be born, so that's great. When do they release the 2022s? It depends, right? Which mint are you talking about? I'm assuming maybe you're talking about the American U.S. mint, American Eagles. There's a lot of. Sometimes it's the beginning of the year. Occasionally, in some mints, they'll roll it out at the end of the year. You'll start to see them, but usually it's later on in the beginning of the actual year. So that's awesome, man. I'm so happy for you. Let's see. Is it too late to start stacking silver here in Canada? Oh, dude, it's never too late to start almost anything, all right? You definitely do need to start. An ounce costs from 34 to 39 an ounce, depending on what you buy. That's a tough markup there. But I'm seeing that even down here in the States. So, two-wheel union, I would say yes. I'm curious to know if you do 80% silver, constitutional there, if you will. I shouldn't call it constitutional, but you know what I'm saying. Junk silver. I'd be curious to know what you stack or what you want to stack if you're just starting two wheels union. But the answer really quickly is yes. Try to get the cheapest silver you can get to start, which isn't easy. But hey, Black Friday deals are coming up, so this may be the right time to be starting. And we had a pullback in the price. So those are opportunities you don't want to miss. All right, I am way behind on the questions. So let me just go up here and try to catch up. If I miss a super chat like the Silver Referee, $10. Thank you, my friend. That's awesome. Jake Jake Pittenger says, when do you believe silver will hit 30? Well, predictions are not necessarily my strong point. I don't have a crystal ball. I thought we would hit 30 before now. I really did. And there's a lot of factors into that, Jack. I don't know. It's not going to happen this year. That's my gut feeling. No way. In fact, I was just reading the news tonight before the live stream, and all the talk is, hey, the economy is getting stronger. The unemployment benefits are down. Less people are applying for unemployment benefits. Everything's awesome now. It's great. It's cool. The economy's back. So, and of course, they had Jerome Powell, I won't say who, kept him on as the Federal Reserve Chairman, and boy, that smacked the metals right after that announcement, because of course he is, all the talk is about tapering or ending the taper and raising rates. Yeah, we'll see. 90%, I love it. Do you? Tate Triple, love it. I'm working on my quarter guardhouse box for silver quarters. I am only about a fifth of the way through. It's a big box, but I love constitutional 90%. Is it worth to pay extra premium on American Silver Eagles right now? No. And my gut feeling says, don't do it. This year, 2021 was not the year, in my opinion, to be stacking American Silver Eagles hard. No way. Maybe a few, but no. I would stick with lower premium. Britannia's, Canadian Maple Leafs right now, if you want the the sovereign silver. But yeah, you don't want to be stacking Silver Eagles right now hard, in my opinion. Let's see what happens in 2022. I think the price will come down a little bit, or at least the premium a little bit. Right now it's crazy with the two different types of reverses. No, I wouldn't do it now. Hey, Dove, good to see you, my friend. How will we know gold and silver will play any part in the future when the dollar fails? How do we know? Well, we don't know 100% for sure, Tony, but I look back on tens of thousands of years of history, and I know that gold and silver have intrinsic value. Absolutely, bar none. How do I know? Tell me what central banks stack themselves all around the world. It's gold. It is. So these precious metals, I think, are going to definitely play a part in the future when our dollar fails. I said when, because that is coming at some point. Will 2021 first-gen Silver Eagles become collectors with higher premiums due to their limited numbers, Jay? I bought a few of both. That first-gen that you're talking about, the Type 2, I'm assuming there. Yes, possible. I think actually the Type 1 for 2021 might actually hold a higher premium in the future. We'll see. There's less of them made, so it'll be interesting to see. Hey, Yankee, are you stacking copper as well? No, I'm not stacking it. I'm collecting some of it. I got a little collection of copper just because they're cool, but I don't consider stacking copper a good move for me. It's not part of my strategy. I think Mrs. Yankee would kill me if I turned one of our spare bedrooms into a copper hoard because it's not stacking dense. Okay, not the physical. All right, I like to stack dense. Hey, Yankee, are you? Let's see. British sovereign gold coins, good to stack? Why or why not? These are one of my favorite coins, but I get mixed information about them. Well, cashing coins, I understand the mixed feeling. The percentage of golds, a lot of people like the purity of a buffalo or a maple. I get that, okay? And recognizability. Granted, most people in our United States population would know what a silver eagle was to save their lives. So I understand that. There's a lot of confusion or ignorance out there over bullion or coins for that matter. But British, for me, it would be even less recognizable. If I lived in Britain, well, then absolutely. And I do have some. I will definitely buy some, but I'm not going to stack them heavily, right? They do have a better premium. I mean, they are cheaper in some cases. So if you're looking for it, you got to be careful to calculate the right price, though, depending on the amount of gold in them. Because it's not, 4 nines fine or 3 nines fine or that type of thing. Let's see. Oh, Spencer, so sorry to hear that. Second time with COVID right now. Man, I'm so sorry, Spencer. I hope you get better soon. There are many friends and family that I have right now that have COVID. So I hear you. And I had it back in February. So, I think I'm probably going to be demonetized, but I don't care. Okay. I'm just going to tell you right now. I think we're all going to get COVID in some way, some form, some variant, whether it be the Delta variant or some other new variant that I just read about that's supposedly even more potent, whatever. At some point, we're going to have to deal with this, folks. We're all going to have to go through it. And, it behooves everyone to do the best they can to stay protected, to do what they can to lower their risk factors, eat healthy, exercise. Live as healthy as you can. I know that's hard for some people, but this really put a light on our lifestyle, I think, in America especially, but around the world. We got to be careful how we live. So I'm doing my best. I work out as much as I can. So I'm trying, but I'm also realizing the reality. I mean, it's just with us. It's not going away, right? The flu isn't going away, right? One of my family members has the flu right now. It's not COVID. It's a virus, right? We're going to have to deal with it. All right, so I don't mean to make this a a COVID discussion here. Zach M., if you're stacking on a budget, should you spread your purchases out in order to online and get free shipping with lower premiums or eat higher premiums at LCS? Wow. Zach, if you're paying higher premiums, really high premiums at an LCS, you need to check out a different LCS. Sometimes I get lower premiums at my local coin shop, but online, try to get that free shipping. Absolutely, no question about it. Save your money until you can get it in a tranche that gives you that free shipping. Absolutely. People should never pay shipping for their precious metals online. I know that's a tough statement. I almost qualified it. But if you want to be a stacker, you need to learn how to save until you do it in a tranche. Don't just buy onesie twosies all the time. That is going to hurt. Okay, I'm going to open up the call line because that number might be in the chat, right? The number must have been floating in there, right? But before I do that, I want to scroll down really fast and say thank you to anyone else who threw up a super chat. I don't want to miss out on that. All right, let's see. Oh, man, there are so many of them. Rosendo Velez, another 20 maybe. D. Prapp, $5, thank you. Nate B, $5. Ever visit any good dealers in Connecticut? Just starting my stack over past 10 months. Millennial here. First of all, awesome. Love it. You're a credit to your generation. Millennials should be stacking. I haven't found any good dealers down in Connecticut though, but I'm sorry, I haven't looked down there. But thank you for that $5, Nate. And I thought I saw, Party Pickle dropping the 10 spot. Woo! Here is the bottom line, folks. Okay, all right. I got to read this very careful here. Gold and silver have stood the test of time. They have consistently been the indicator / mark, a benchmark, if you will, of true wealth and value across millennia. Party Pickle, I applaud you. That is fantastically written, and I agree. By the way, I think, a lot of you out there, by the way, I hope your day is A-okay, just saying. A lot of you out there know what I feel about silver and gold as it relates to a traditional investment. Making a lot of money, right? You buy a bunch of silver, it's going to go up fast, you're going to make a pile of money. I've said this a lot. I do not believe that silver and gold are phenomenal wealth creation assets. I don't, okay? I really don't. Can it make you money? Yes, it can. But I don't look at precious metals as a wealth creator as much as I look at it as a wealth preserver. Okay, that's the bottom line. I look at it as it more like insurance, wealth insurance, inflation insurance, insurance against rabid governments, out of control central banks, and the devaluation of our dollar. You want to have your purchasing power preserved over time. So I'm not saying that you can't make money on it, but don't go into gold and silver with a short-term mindset and thinking you're going to make a pile of money doing it. You need to invest in a lot of other ways, and sometimes I drop videos helping people or trying to help people on ways to invest their money other than precious metals. Although I love silver and gold. Absolutely love it. All right, so I think a couple things. One, we passed $100. So you guys want to see what the bonus giveaway is going to be? Oh, man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. $10 from Mike Cosgrove. That's fantastic. James Morris, $5. Wonderful. Loving the stream. Thank you, Charles, for that 5 spot. What's the best way to stack on a budget? Ooh, I'm going to take this moment, all right, to maybe plug my memberships, okay? Sometimes the questions are so broad and they are so unique to your personal circumstance and your financial circumstance or situation, the amount of debt you have, what kind of investments you have, do you have a budget, all that kind of stuff. I have a few memberships. I have a Yankee Canon membership where I give financial coaching one-on-one each month for an hour. Over the phone, on Zoom, we break it down. Those are fantastic. I have several Yankee Canon members. Actually, I saw at least one in the chat. So thank you, Sammy Farr. I see you. But also, I also coach people who are starting their own YouTube channel. So if you're interested in a Maple Musket membership, that's there for you too. So that question, what is the best way to stack on a budget? There's so many different ways, right? I could take the rest of the stream talking to you about this, but first of all, you're right to stack on a budget. Okay, very important that you stack in control. You know how much money is set aside for your precious metals. You got to make sure you are out of debt in a lot of ways, and not all debt, but a lot of debt, consumer debt. You got to make sure that you're building your wealth and preserving your wealth, right? So all that fits into the budget, and it's very important that you plan this out. Charles, I'd love to go into it a lot more detail. You could dollar cost average, you could put a certain percentage that fits your budget aside every week or month, depending on your income. But Charles, I think that's a great beginning. And thank you for loving the stream and for that 5 spot. All right, I need to open the call-in line. So, I'm just going to do that right now. Let's see. I've had problems sometimes with the Google Voice, but it's open right now. So you probably saw the number in the chat. And, I see somebody calling in right now. Hello, you're on with Yankee.
This is my 3rd time being on the call line.
3rd time?
Yeah.
Oh, you were quick to the dial, dude. There was like 59 people, 60 people have tried to call in. So congratulations on being the first one in.
I'm Cooper. You just made me a moderator, so thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome, Cooper. Thank you. You were on early.
Yeah. It pays to be in the early bird chat.
Yeah, you think so, huh? Why is that?
Well, because occasionally you'll give words that can help people get free silver and a sticker.
Yeah, uh-huh. How's that?
Like this time.
How's that done?
Well, you call in, you say the word, and this time the word is Egyptian.
Boom, baby, there it is. I was waiting for it in honor of one of our giveaways, or 2 of our giveaways. Egyptian. Awesome, bud. So you're going to get a sticker. Do you have a sticker yet?
Yeah, I have 2.
You have? Do you want a 3rd, or are you good with the stickers? If you're good with the stickers, I'll just send you this beautiful silver quarter. How's that?
Your if you want to, you could donate the sticker to the rigged wheel.
Oh, you had to go there, didn't you, Cooper? You had to say it, didn't you? That's really generous of you. All right, so the sticker will go to the first winner of the Wheel of Names. But you get the quarter, bud. All right?
Thank you very much.
All right, so don't forget to email me your mailing address. I mean, the email is right there, yankeestacking@gmail.com. So send me your mailing address. I'll get this out to you. How's that?
Good. I also have one more question for you.
Oh, shoot. Go ahead.
Usually you have a pocket pinger, but this time you don't. But I wanted to know, what does copper sound like when using the pocket pinger?
The pocket pinger. Ooh. What does copper sound like? Well, the app that I use, I don't believe has copper as part of its pattern recognition. So I can let you hear it, but you might not be able to tell by the sound if it's legit or not, or by the app. I didn't see it on the app. But do you want to hear it?
Sure.
Okay. It's not quite the same as silver.
No, that sounds completely different.
Doesn't it? Yeah, I'll even tap it with the stack stick. What do you think? Yeah, no.
Well, it almost sounds like Morse code.
I know, right? It's just nothing like silver and gold, though, man, when it comes to pinging it. By the way, what Cooper mentioned, this pocket pinger, if you're interested in getting one of these, I highly recommend you check out the description of any of my videos in this live stream as well. You can get one. There's a link in there for you. These things really come in handy when you're testing your silver and gold. You can use an app on your phone. You ping it, it tells you immediately if it's legit. So check it out. So what do you think, Cooper?
I think that's about all that I have.
Do you have a pocket pinger?
Oh, no, I don't.
You don't? Hey, I got a question. I know what I'm gonna do. I wanted a poll, and I'm gonna give it to you right. The polls right now. Give Cooper a pocket pinger. Yes or no? I'm gonna ask the community. Your fate is with the chat. I'll throw one in for you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, Cooper. Thanks for calling in, buddy.
I don't have any other questions.
All right, so thank you. Take care, bud. Bye-bye.
All right, you too. Bye.
All right, the call line's still open. Somebody else wants to call in. Who's going to deny Cooper a pocket finger? That was a great question, though. What does copper sound like? Oh, another call coming in. Hello, you're on with Yankee.
Hey, Yankee, how's it going? This is Will, Stack It to the Rafters.
Hey, Will, how are you, buddy?
Good, I'm good. He stole my word, but I was going to call in and let you know that you're like Moses leading the people from the evil Egyptians.
Thank you. I'm leading you away from the Egyptians. Okay, I appreciate it. Hopefully I can help lead people away from debt and worthless fiat and not prepping. How's that?
Oh, that is definitely what you were doing there.
Oh, buddy, thank you. So he stole the word, right?
I know. He stole it.
What was the word anyway?
I mean,
what was it?
It was Egyptian, right?
Boom! Guess what, buddy? I'm going to give you a quarter, too, because I feel generous tonight. Hey, how's this? A little warm, but I want to give it to you. And do you have a sticker as well?
I think I do have a sticker, actually.
Oh, well, then there you go. All right. It's just a quarter, I guess, huh?
All right. Hey, sounds good.
1935. Hey, email me your mailing address. I'll get this out to you, buddy.
Definitely.
That's awesome. All right. So we've got one sticker here. And we also have... He already had a sticker, so I'm going to add this to the wheel as well. First two winners will get one. Hello, you're on with Yankee.
Hey, Yankee, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great.
This is B Squared Constitutional.
B Squared, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing good. I'm all ready for Thanksgiving.
Well, that's good. What are we eating? What are we eating tomorrow?
Well, turkey.
Just checking.
there might be a little bit of ham. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yep. We usually have that as a backup for some people, but yeah, it's got to be turkey, right?
Yep.
So what can I do you for?
I don't know. I just felt like squeezing in the call right after the last one because I haven't been able to get through yet, and well, now I finally got a chance to talk to Yankee.
Well, I appreciate it. Do you have a question for me? Maybe.
Let's see here. I actually did not have a question lined up for you. I could say Egyptian and hope I'm as lucky as the last two guys. I actually had a joke. It was
okay.
Why was the Egyptian kid confused?
Oh man, I don't know. Why was the Egyptian kid confused?
Because his daddy was a mummy.
See, that actually might not be confusing in 21st century United States.
I was thinking the same thing.
You were, weren't you? But man, that's a good one, bud. Thank you.
Yep. Good to talk to you.
Good to talk to you too. Take care.
You have a good one. Bye.
All right. Wow, man. I see calls, backed up. A few voicemails. I don't know. I think I might have to close the. We got one more call, and then I'm closing the line. Here we go. Hello, you're on with Yankee.
No way.
No way. Who's this?
My name is Jeremy. How are you, Yankee?
Hi, Jeremy. I'm great. What's up?
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours too, buddy. What's up?
Thank you, sir. I just wanted to, I've got a quick question, but I also just wanted to say I've been following you now for about a year. Decided to get into stacking at the start of this year after obviously all the political change and things going on in the world, and your channel has just been a huge inspiration and a guide for me. So I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Was curious to get your thoughts or comments on how productively paranoid somebody should be about buying online versus in person, with the potential that things could be tracked, or the world we live in today could change in a few years down the road. I'd be curious to get some of your thoughts on that.
I like anonymity. I like cash. I like being careful with OPSEC in terms of letting people know you're stacking or prepping, or a lot of different things. First rule of prepping actually is don't let them know you're prepping, right? So I understand that, and I think that's a very important thing. Online, it's convenient, and sometimes you pay for that convenience. You're giving information, right? And people can sometimes figure that out. So my favorite is absolutely handing over the fiat currency to my local coin shop dealer. That's number one. I would rather start there than anywhere else. Short of that, cool. It's up to you. In fact, I was in Tim's store today, and it was funny. There was a guy that came in and has been stacking and buying from Tim long before I was, like decades ago. And Tim said, this guy is so careful. He used to park. He would park blocks away and walk. He wouldn't even want to park at my store. So, OPSEC is very important. Watch yourself. Be careful who you tell, and be careful there. Yep. Cool. And cash is king still when it comes to stacking, in my opinion.
Awesome. I guess these are problems that with the internet that the Egyptians didn't really have to worry about back in the day, did they?
Yes, they sure didn't.
So, cool.
All right,
awesome.
Buddy. Take
Have
care.
a good one.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye. All right, and I just closed the call line because guess what, guys? Mukarram Mawjood is in the house. I see him muted. I don't see his video on, but I'm going to let him kind of get settled in the, what do I call it, the Yankee room? I don't know. I got to call it something before they come on. But, oh, there he is. Okay, so I do see him. Don't forget, guys, we are going to be giving away these 2 ounces and this entire box with 2 1-ounce medieval legend coins in them, or I should say rounds. So don't go anywhere. But let's welcome Mukarram Mawjood to Yankee Stacking and Ask Yankee. How are you, Mukarram?
Hi, Yankee. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving weekend.
Happy Thanksgiving to you.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm glad you're joining us. I think there's, it's a lot of new people on Ask Yankee tonight. So
I'm surprised. You have so many guests on today.
It's incredible.
I thought that, it's amazing how important it is, the show for them.
Well,
they want to spend the time with you on the show.
And here's the kicker. This is not my regular night. I usually go live on Thursday nights.
Exactly.
I'm beginning to wonder if Wednesday might work better because we broke 300 already. And it's like, wow, that's impressive.
You think it's because it's the day before Thanksgiving, or people are more at home?
I thought about that. I obviously didn't want to go live on Thanksgiving, but I wondered if that might have something to do with it. I don't know if there's many football lovers out there in the chat watching Thursday Night Football. Maybe I'm up against that. I don't know what it was, but hey, I'm pretty happy to have all of you on. And let me just give an intro to Mukarram. So he is the head of trading at Bullionite. He's the chief investment officer at Blackstone Commodity Group. He knows how to invest and trade, especially trade. He is a expert trader. And a lot of people ask me, how should I buy silver and gold with my IRA? People ask about trading. In fact, some people, I did state earlier, Mukarram, I don't know if you heard me, that you don't really make a lot of money with silver and gold, but this guy knows how to actually do that in some cases. So it's really nice if you're interested in trading this stuff. And finally, if you're into crypto and other alternative investments, this is the guy for you. All right. So thanks, Mukarram.
You're welcome, Yankee. I enjoy coming on your show, and really great to have you on a Wednesday before Thanksgiving, because I think you'll help a lot of people reflect on a lot of things over the weekend as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Long weekend, markets closed, so we have a lot to discuss around that too, because people know this last week we've seen quite a pullback. I'm going to ask you about the price action of silver and gold in a minute, but I want to start a little broader, I think, tonight. Okay, I want to know from your perspective, what is the next phase of U.S. economies, U.S. and world economies? What is your investment vision over the next year when it comes to that?
Wow, what a question!
No, I know I wanted to start at the
Welcome to the Yankee
view.
Stacking Show.
I know I threw a hard one at you, buddy, but I really want to catch your vision. Your investment
I get it. I think it's a great question to ask at this time of the year, especially after the change of guard that we've had at the highest level of institution in our country, and some of the policies that are going into place, and also some major shifts that we've seen in the markets. Like, if you've ever been investing for the last 10 plus years or even trading, you'll see like a few fundamental things have changed, definitely in the last couple of years, especially after COVID. So I think it's a very opportune time to ask that question, because what you do now, especially in the way you evolve your thinking, is going to really either significantly improve your wealth and your generational wealth between now and the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Or you may be caught up in something that you don't really understand, and that can lead to a lot of difficult, frustrations for you down the road.
I hear you. I really do. I think, and I've said this many times, I think this is a pivotal decade that we're going through right now. Wealth is going to be transferred. Wealth is going to be lost and gained like never before, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's a couple of things we need to touch on when you ask the bigger, like the vision, not the vision, but the bigger picture, in terms of what the economy is looking like, or how we should evolve, First, I think the important thing to understand is there are some fundamental ways of being involved in the market that has changed. And it's changed for the good. When I say for the good, I mean it's like a permanent change. Okay, just if you look at how the percentage returns that people are getting used to is very different now than it's ever been for the last 10 years or 20 years.
Well, that's amazingly true. I can remember, 10-12% ROI. Who annualized.
Yeah.
People,
and now in one day you can get
500%. I know, right?
So, but it's important to realize what that means, okay? Because I'm talking to a lot of individuals. I have clients. I have my own funds in the market, and I'm noticing things that I think we should be cautious about. And one of the things is, if you know that there are asset classes now, and it's not just crypto. I know that there's a lot of people who hate on crypto. Okay, I get it. Okay, but it's not just crypto. Yes, crypto's gone up, like Ethereum, Bitcoin. You take or even some altcoins, Solana, different. We'll talk about them, right? But even meme stocks, like you take AMC, GME, different meme stocks. People have gotten used to reasonable kind of return, right? It's not unreasonable it's unreasonable for the markets. It's not for you. I think you deserve to get thousands of % return, as an individual. But what's happening is because they've gotten so used to it in such a short period,
spoiled.
That's a good word. But they're also looking at other assets and discounting what those assets can do. And case in point, gold. Gold is not an asset that will go up $5,000 in a week. It's not an asset that can go up $3,000 in 2 months. It doesn't do that. It's never done that. But now, there are individuals who see Bitcoin go up 6,000 in a day, or Ethereum go up 1,000 in 3 months, And then they go, well, I don't want to have gold, or I shouldn't be in gold, or gold is a boring asset. Well, if you approach it that way, you're going to learn a very difficult lesson or a very hard lesson down the road. Okay. So that's one. So why I'm saying that is I'm noticing something. It's not just the mainstream cryptos that are doing that. For example, I just, just for the fun of it, when I saw some of these NFTs get going, I was in Solana. That's not for the fun. I love Solana. I think the blockchain technology is amazing there. I got in very early. Solana went up significantly, right? But just even if you look at Mana, like MANA, Decentraland, that's gone up like almost 100% in like a month. So you can sometimes make $10,000, $20,000 in a week. Right? So this is why I think there should be a shift that has to happen. And I want to.
What is that shift? Yeah. What is that shift?
Here's the shift.
What?
Most of the time, physical precious metals investors have been individuals. One, they're very sophisticated when it comes to protecting their wealth, right? They've always been conservative about it. But they've always believed
there's 300 of them in the chat right now. Mukarram.
Yeah, and for me, I love physical precious metals investors because they have a good pulse on what's going on, right? But here's my recommendation. Don't shy away from owning some assets, different asset classes. Like I just did an Instagram video on my Bullionite trading Instagram where I talked about learn how to own different assets, learn different trading strategies, because this is not going away. It doesn't mean the bulk of your wealth should be in that asset that's so speculative, but don't be so close-minded to it, because you now have a world that a good portion of it it's like a reality. Remember when reality TV shows came out? Like, if you go back 20 years ago, we thought it was a fad, it'll go away. One show will come up and the next show, and then it'll go away. But then it never went away, right? So it's the same thing with like blockchain technology and use case blockchains, or especially altcoins. Get used to that, okay? Like you will get high returns. But here's the other thing. Don't take that as a norm. Don't get so used to it that if you say, hey, if I don't get 500% return, or if I don't get a 40% return in a day, then I'm going to exit out of this asset and go into something else.
I said spoiled for a reason, because a lot of these younger investors have never gone through a protracted bull market, did not even go through the dot-com bust. They don't know what can happen. They might know it, intellectually, but they haven't experienced it. And it's going to hurt. And I think, don't you think there should be a shift in mindset from, making all this net worth appreciation to preserving your net worth appreciation?
Yeah. And I think that's a really good tip, because I saw a couple like comments on your chat screen while I'm talking where one person said, make money on crypto and buy precious metals with some of those profits. Now, that's a brilliant way of looking at it, right? And what I mean by that...
From someone who buys into crypto and NFTs, right? But there are other alternative assets that...
Anything you make a significant amount of money in...
Right, I've said that.
Take this approach. Take the approach of net worth preservation. Now, why do we say that? It's a great thing that you brought up, because of some of these assets in the last year and a half to a year, people's net worths have gone up way more than they've gone up in 10 years or 20 years. On
paper, they get their monthly statement, they get a little excited, and that wealth effect kicked in. The wealth effect kicks in, right? It makes them feel rich. Right.
Preserve that net worth. Don't gamble on that net worth over and over again. And what I mean by that is, if you are fortunate enough to be in a crypto asset like an Ethereum or in a Solana or whatever it is that has gone up so many percent, and there's going to be another one that's going to come up, right? Whatever. If you're fortunate enough to be in it, not in the coins that have no use case at all, take those profits or a large portion of those profits and move that money into a more conventional asset. So whether it's physical precious metals, whether it's real estate. Think about this, right? Sometimes you can make $200,000, $300,000 from a crypto move. Take that money and pay off a duplex, pay off a quadruplex. Imagine how you are now bolstering your net worth and also building a like fortifying your net worth by making that intelligent move.
Okay.
Get it?
All right. So you mentioned meme or non-use case crypto. I mean, you're not telling your clients to buy Doge or Shiba or any of these, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, for me, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
I mean, that's just part of the bubble, right?
Right. So what is the message that you're telling your clients? What are you telling?
The message is, if you are completely closed-minded to this asset class, where you know that 10,000 can go to 15,000 or 20,000 can go to 40,000, it's happening. Don't be so closed-minded that you don't want to look at it. But when you choose that asset space, make sure you choose something that has a very strong blockchain technology. And what I mean by that is there'll be upgrades coming all the time, and there's a use case to it. Like, for example, Solana is such a better, better equipped and transaction fees and transaction speed compared to Ethereum. Ethereum's great, but Solana has been something that's gone from, like $10 to $260 plus, right? Today it's down a little bit.
All right.
That's what I mean by that.
I'm going to pull you away from crypto for a minute. Mm-hmm. Is that all right? We can come back to it because I know you believe there's a place for it in some people's portfolios. And here's the deal, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a crypto expert, but if you want to talk to a crypto expert, he's your guy. All right. He's made a lot of money for his clients. So you teach them how to trade and invest this stuff. But let's talk about this. What about just other revenue streams? Are you telling your clients that they have to get out of the paradigm that has maybe worked in the 20th century, but is not going to work now?
Very good question on that. So that leads me to, let's say we don't call it crypto, but we call any of these high performing speculative assets that you could be in, because you could be in meme stocks, right? There's nothing wrong in it. You could put money in it and it can go up significantly.
Or you could be in silver and gold mining stocks.
Silver and gold mining, and they can go up significantly. But here's another thing to take into consideration. If you're fortunate enough to be in any one of those asset classes that have a big run up because of a speculative fervor to it, right? This is another thing that I'm talking to my clients about. Take that profit and first, like we said, go into some conventional assets, right? That you can pay off. But try to do that maybe sometimes outside the US. Now, why do we say outside the US? Yeah, exactly. Here. What? Because the US dollar has been on a rampage in the last maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's gone up significantly. It's at the highest level it's been in 16 months or so.
Right.
It's not going to be there the whole time, right? It's just a speculative run up because of the speculation of interest rates going up. But the dollar will go much further outside the US than inside the US. So if you were to buy a property, like for example, in the coast of Spain, or if you were to look at a European Union country, but it's in a place where it's got hit significantly because of COVID, right? As some of these very strict regulatory countries, when COVID happened, properties have gone down 50, 60% in value. You take your money from crypto, you take your money from meme stocks or mining stocks, whatever it is. And then what if you buy a property that's 80 grand or 50 grand on the coast of Spain or Portugal or Spain?
Is this something you've actually done?
Yeah, we're doing that
real estate
right now.
So what are you doing with there?
Well, right now we're looking at a few countries. For me, I have some categories. One, it has to be a European Union country, because I like the protections that come with the European Union, right? I don't want to be too kind of wild, wild west with this whole thing, okay? I want some kind of structure. I'm okay with structure. I just don't want, the way you don't want governments taking away things, right? The other thing is I always like to do the research. For example, when Cuba opened up a few years ago, right, under the Obama administration, one of my assistants, we flew her to Cuba to just go do a lot of research there to find out, hey, what does this mean? Is it too risky? Should we buy land there? Does it make sense? We didn't do anything, but that's the boots on the ground kind of research that I like. So in this case, I like certain countries, especially if they're on the Mediterranean coast or things that you can rent out, you can Airbnb, Plus, you have the regulatory kind of protection from the EU. Plus, here's another important thing. Choose a town or a city that's not that well known, but it's in that location. Wow. So the property price will be is significantly lower.
Man, this is pretty intensive stuff.
Well, you asked me that.
I did. All right, no, okay. I got to bring it. You know, this is a precious metals live stream and channel. So we love our physical gold and silver, and I know you do too. This is one of the reasons why I give you a platform here on my channel, is because you are one of the rare traders that see the value of physical gold and silver. It's rare. Most want nothing to do with it, really, or very little to do with it. You actually make great arguments for it and help your clients with it. So I do want to bring it back to gold and silver, but I do want to talk about inflation too. So can you tell me a little bit about how what do we see with inflation? Because it's all in the news, everyone's talking about it, and how is that going to eventually impact gold and silver?
Well, yeah, I mean, talking about physical precious metals, there's something else that we've done as we have continuously been monitoring what's going on with the government here, what all the changes that could come up, right? One of the things that we've done is we've formed a relationship now that when you buy physical precious metals, physical, not paper, we don't deal with paper.
I know, right? You don't.
Physical precious metals.
If you didn't and you only did paper, you would never have seen the light of day on my channel, right?
So what we've done is we are now giving the ability for clients that buy physical precious metals, either through their IRAs or a previous 401k, like when we do a transfer into a self-directed IRA, they can now store the metals outside the US. Okay. Plus, you can buy the physical metals, and then even if you're doing a non-qualified, meaning a non-IRA transaction,
right,
you can buy the metals and then have it stored in a depository of your choice outside the US in certain very countries that we believe the metals will be very safe for us.
Now
I know that.
Can I ask a poll on that one? I'm going to end the poll, and it was pretty clear. The poll, I'm going to give that pinger to what's his name there. I saw that poll. There it is. Cooper gets the pocket pinger. 85%. But I got to ask another one. And it's Speg right there in the Speg, dude. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to ask that question. Would you ever store your precious metals overseas?
Yeah, overseas.
That's
some people will be against
that's a tough one. All right, I'm going to throw that in the poll, so don't answer it yet. You're going to have a shot. I'm going to throw this right here. Yes or no? I really don't think you're going to get a lot, but I could be wrong. Maybe there'll be a few.
It's something that I've had clients ask me, some significant precious metals holders, because they feel like
there's a threat. There's a threat. I understand that. Yeah. There really is. I mean, I'm not sticking my head in the sand when it comes to the threats that this government might impose on us. And the thought of, I understand the logic. I just really, like Speg said, like I've said many times, if you don't hold it, you don't own it. In a lot of ways. I feel that way unless you really, it's the counterparty risk, right? So here's where I think it might be helpful, though, in an IRA. So let's say you had monies, right, that you can't get a hold of because of retirement age. It's, locked up, in an IRA, and you want physical precious metals. You want it, but you can't take ownership of it yet without incurring incredible tax hits. So that maybe would be a case for it to be in a vault somewhere.
Because there have been IRA clients who've asked us for that. They've been like, well, but you're not avoiding any taxes. You're not avoiding anything. It's a legal transaction. It says you purchase the metals inside the US, right?
Yep.
But then the delivery of that metal into a depository that is under the name of your IRA is outside the US. It could be like the major countries like London, Canada, Singapore, one of these countries. It's just an option. It's not
I understand. I get it. I get it. If I had a choice between physical metals stored in a depository or playing with certain meme stocks, believe me, it would be the former. So,
Yeah.
but you're not going to...
And we've helped a lot of the clients do physical metals
That's
at
cool.
the Delaware Depository here, from the show as well.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the price action of silver over this last week. I want to know what your input is on that. I hope you have some really good charts, or just one chart to help us see what's going on. But I'd like to know that. But before I do, I'm gonna stop this poll, and you're not gonna like the the results.
We knew it, right?
I knew it.
But I had to say it.
I know. You're honest. Hey, listen, I appreciate everything you tell us. It doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with everything you share with us, but there's some really good info that you provide, especially around the trading aspect of gold and silver too, because I know you've helped clients. People that have reached out to you because of my show have been very, very happy with the way you've helped them through their investments. So I'm just trying to help people here in the chat, but I'll tell you right now, people don't want anybody touching their gold and silver, buddy.
I get it. I understand that. But it's not anyone touching it, right? I mean, I except for the person who buys the gold, gets it delivered to his house. I mean, there's a lot of people like that. But the people who have it in an IRA have to store their gold at the depository anyway. Yep. So now you have a choice whether you can store it in the US or outside.
Okay. And by the way, too, if you do have retirement IRA type of questions, this is the guy to ask, because Mukarram really does understand gold and silver. He has a lot of different options. There was 9% out there that said yes, they would consider it. So there's maybe a little for everyone, right? Okay. I
love some of the comments.
Oh yeah, you don't be touching the.
Okay. So the next thing that I wanted to quickly touch on that question, we'll go to the price action of gold and silver very quickly. I think one, if you look at it, if you watched our last show, you know that we said, hey, gold was approaching 1800 at that time. And we said, hey, it's going to take a pullback from 1800. And that's what it's exactly what it did. A
breather? Is that what you called it?
A breather, because like I said, because you can see it kind of breaking out. But at 1800, there was a very strong moving average, like the 200-day was there. So we felt like it'll pull back. It pulled back and then turned around at around 1760 or 1780 and then went back all the way to 1870. Plus,
I'm showing the chart right now. I don't know if you can see that. I'm showing the chart I have, and that's gold right now. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly show the gold chart right now. This shows perfect. You, man, guys. We were November was a ride. November looked like we were going to really start to break out, and we've basically lost everything that we've gained in terms of the month of November. If we look at silver, same thing. I mean, we had a low right here at the beginning of November and whoosh, right back down again. So it's been, if you bought up here, it's okay, because who knows where it's going. But now is definitely a good time to be purchasing more physical silver and gold, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think, if you look at most of this drop happened just like Friday, Monday, and Tuesday.
That's true.
Much. That's all. Last Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Up until then, the gold market has just been going higher and higher and higher since we had the show. It's had a nice $120+ move, I think. And then obviously with the Fed minutes coming out, then the talk about increasing interest rates, which is, I feel like it's priced in, but the pace of the interest rates, that's what's important. Everyone's focusing not on the interest rate hike, because we know that's going to happen, but the pace of how many of them will you get.
I'm going to challenge you there, Mukarram. I'm going to challenge you there. We don't know if that interest rate hike is going to actually happen. They talk about it. Wait a minute. They talk about it, but they also say that first the taper has to be unwound before they will consider the rate increase. That's been the Fed's approach all along. They've announced that they will slowly back off the taper. That's like easing up on a gas pedal. Doesn't mean that they're hitting the brake. They're easing up on the gas pedal. They're doing this very, very slowly. And at any point, they could do a U and go right back to buying up assets left and right long before they get to the point in which they can actually raise interest rates. I don't
Yeah, and
know if they
also
will.
we have history on that, right? Like if you look at the last time we were at 0 to 25 basis points, going back a few years, when they suddenly decided to raise interest, that was a horrible decision, by the way. They didn't have to do it at all. I think that was in an October of 2015 or 17. I think it was 17.
Don't get me wrong. I think they should. Don't get me wrong.
Dropped,
interest rates need to go where they need to go.
And then it went up significantly.
Right,
Gold actually broke out last time when they raised interest rates.
Right.
You know, that actually happened. It's not, you know,
Yeah.
we don't have to go back 50 years to see that.
No.
And that's how I feel. I feel like some of it is priced in. And then you know, I partly agree with you. There is a possibility that this could all be something that they talk about, some fear mongering. And then after that, it'll be like, well, we can't really raise interest rates because we don't want the stock market to come down. That's the biggest mistake that they've been doing for 10 years.
Oh,
right?
They've made a lot of mistakes, Mukarram.
We don't want to do this because we think the
it.
stock market will come down. You know?
And I'm not saying, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do believe that at some level they want an excuse. They do. They want to prolong this and kick the can down the road as long as they can to prick the everything bubble, to see property values plummet, the stock market crash, the bond market go into conniptions, to see even crypto, you know, lose it. Everything is going to go down when this happens. To do that, that's not politically expedient. And they are bound. They are bound to politics in the stock market. They really are. I know they want to sound like they're above the fray, but that's really what's controlling them.
That's another.
You don't have to agree with me, Mukarram, but that's my opinion.
I mean, I understand that. I don't think that they'll raise interest rates, you know, as fast as they want to raise interest rates, or the number of times, the frequency.
They're stuck.
But the other thing to keep in mind is the crypto market. This is why I'm telling people, if you're in the crypto and you've made a lot of money in crypto, protect some of that money, because if they raise interest rates, or if something, you know, this government, or forget the government, or most countries, they don't want their middle class to become financially independent. Our goal, right, Yankee, myself, our goal is to give you guys enough information so that you can accomplish that. But countries as a whole don't want that. And people might not like it that I say that, you know, but I might get in trouble for saying it. But it's the truth. A country doesn't want its middle class to get financially independent. I want the middle class to get financially independent. You want that. And that's why net worth preservation is so important. That's why if you've been in Bitcoin, if you've been in these things and they've gone up significantly, takes a large amount of your profit and put it into something that will make you financially independent. You can become your own bank down the road.
Be the bank. That's what I tout. Be the bank. So share with us, do you have a chart or something that you wanted to walk us through at all?
Yeah, I think it'll help just to look at the price action.
And then can we take some questions?
Sure.
All right, because I'll open it up, guys, not on the call line, but in the chat. Definitely get your questions in your mind, but first I want to take a look at some of the technicals that he's going to show us here.
Yeah, hold on. Just let me share the screen.
Let's go, Brandon. Rock loves. Oh my goodness. Be
What
the
happened?
bank.
Yeah.
That's right, Samifar. Yep, I'm looking at the chat right now.
Okay, so you
All right.
should be able to see my screen now.
I'm going to hide me because nobody wants to see this. Boop. All right. Yes, we can see the chart.
Okay, so just a quick, so that people understand this, we'll give the lay of the land here. First, we're looking at the gold futures contract. Okay, now we do look at the futures contract because it gives you a continuous price movement. It's the same as the physical precious metals price. Okay, now when you look at the continuous contract, okay, not the monthly, like there's futures months like December, February gold. That's different. But if you look at the continuous contract, that's the best visual depiction of what's going on. I think the first thing that you want to keep in mind is when you and I spoke, remember how we talked about, I think it was right here, we felt like, hey, this is a breakout. It was about a month ago, right?
It was.
And then we said around 1800 is where it's going to kind of stop and then come down, and it did that kind of a pattern, and then went up and broke out these highs as well. right?
Yep.
So it went up all the way to 1880. So that's a really good move. And the analysis was really spot on there when you look at it. Not saying that every time the analysis is going to be right. You just have to know that how to adjust, with the markets. Here's what
You called it. I'll give you that.
Here's what I'm quickly seeing on this. One is the three big days were like the Friday move and the Monday move, right? Those are the two big days. And then today was a small day. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's taking a little breather. It just got exhausted on the way down. It was too fast. One thing to keep in mind is when you look at this as a bigger picture chart, immediately you look and you can see the lows they're intact. These are still higher lows, okay? Mm-hmm. Not saying that it can't go lower. It just feels like a corrective sequence from having gone up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. And then the start happening about a month before that. It just feels like it.
Yes, I was going to actually say it before you did, but you beat me to it. It was a higher low, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was good.
This is what we call a reaction low. Okay. That's because you can see how as soon as it hit that, it pinned out of there, right? Very quickly. So that reaction low is a very, very important support. We don't want gold to go below that reaction low. Don't think it'll go below that because you can see how we're getting very oversold on the daily right here.
The stochastic, right?
And then the RSI. So we've come, on this show, we've done it many times. Right. People should know a relative strength index and the stochastics kind of is used to give you what, is something gone down too much? Has something gone up too much?
Was there an indication of the overbought? Go back.
Yeah, well, this was the overbought signal right here.
On the stochastic, right there.
Yeah,
it was
both stochastics and RSI were overbought. And then guess what? Usually that's what happens. Yeah. If you're used to trading, you see it happen just a couple days before, and then suddenly like a news item comes out, right?
Yep.
And then the market just breathes or kind of takes the time to.
I got to give a plug here though for you. I mean, these are the types of trading techniques that Mukarram teaches, and he's shown on our live streams many times of how to look for this. And it's not just in the papers markets, although you can do this, right? You can trade in the papers markets, but the physical, this can also help instruct when you want to buy. Okay, I won't say sell your physical, but buy, all right? You could actually watch this and say, you know what, I'm going to hold off for a few days. These technical signals are showing me a potential pullback. And I know there'll be people in the chat saying, yeah, but Yankee, the premiums make up for all that. Well, not always. If you get a good LCS dealer, his costs to you will go down with these, with the spot price. So
that's true, because what we've done, even with clients that we've helped from your show, sometimes, their funds come into their IRA and we sit on it, waiting for the market to pull back to a certain level, and then we'll get in.
There's somebody in my community that is working with you that is doing just that, I believe. They're they're waiting, right? That's awesome.
And then we do it in a staggered fashion. Sometimes, well, that's a different case, because in that we waited because we wanted a larger pullback. We'll get that in. Yep. In another case study that I can share with you is where when the funds came in, and the client really wanted to buy in right away, we were like, no, because we feel like there could be a pullback, and we saw a pullback happen, and then we bought in where we felt like it was kind of bottomed out on a short-term basis.
Again,
right?
that was IRA money, right?
IRAs, all IRAs, most cool. IRAs, we can do that because there's no rush. See, for me, here's an important thing I think we want to stress to individuals who have money in the stock market right now, and it is, has gone up for 12 plus years. For me, getting out of the stock market and protecting your profits is more important than buying the gold right away, right? Because the stock market can come down significantly. So if you liquidate out of stocks, then do the paperwork and everything and get the IRA set up and the funds moved over. It actually gives you a much better chance of getting a significant return, because now you don't have to make up the money that you lose if you held on to it, from precious metals.
You need to be, you need to be willing to sit on that cash for a bit.
Yeah, or you have to be working with individuals who have your best interest and are willing to sit on the cash. Because there are a lot of metals brokers out there. If you call them, they want you to buy today. Yes. Oh, the price is going to go up tomorrow. Well, we're not like that because, with God's blessings and God's grace, we are in a really good place in our life. Yep. We don't have to push clients to buy something when it's not the best time for them to do it. But for me, getting out of the stock market in this political environment, with everything that's going on, that's more important because there you may save 10, 20, 30% of your money coming down or losing that much of your money. And then moving it into an alternative asset.
When was the current Fed chairman approved for another term by our, the guy in the White House?
They were nominated. I think he was nominated last week, right?
But no, it happened, I believe, right at the time that we had a big drop.
It was one day before or something like that.
Yep. I think there's a lot of factors
by him
there.
Getting nominated or being approved, it just meant that the pace of the interest rates might be similar to what he did being.
I think the guy in the White House is thinking to himself, he could be my monetary scapegoat if this thing goes bad because I didn't nominate this guy. All right. I approved him for one more. I'm like, maybe it's my cynicalness. I'm thinking he doesn't want to make a change and have it all on him when it pops, I think. So I think he just hung on to him for saying, hey, just one more. Let's see what happens and I'll blame you if something bad happens. That's just what I'm thinking.
Well, that's what they always do. I mean, you go back even every other, like even you go to the European Union or the ECB, the Bank of England, everywhere. That's what they do. They kick the can down the road and then blame somebody else.
Show me silver chart, and then show me. We're running out of time here, bud. So I want you to show me the silver chart. Then I want to swing back with inflation. Because we left that dangling a bit. I want to know how you fight inflation.
We fight inflation by taking action. That's the first important thing. Not being very passive about it. But we'll get to that. So this is the silver chart, and I think I remember from our last show there was someone on the chat. They were asking, well, should I buy silver more? Or should I buy gold? I think you remember that. And we said this is what we said. Silver is not ready yet compared to gold. Because gold looks like it's above its moving averages. It looks like it can go higher. Mm-hmm. Silver still isn't ready yet. And that's exactly what silver, it did have a little breakout, but it just couldn't sustain the move because the silver chart is not as constructive as the gold chart is, okay? Still, the lows have not been taken out. I'm not saying it's not a good time to buy silver. Anytime silver is in the lower 20s, it's always great to accumulate and buy silver because silver tends to go from the low 20s to the 30s. The one thing that we haven't had is a close on the spot price over 30. The day it closes over 30, and I bet you if it's on a Friday afternoon, it'll be even more potent. When it closes over $30, that's when you'll see everything change fundamentally for silver. Silver can go from 30 to 40 very, very quickly. In 2008, I remember when that was when it was trading between 16 and 19 for about 6 months. Then when it closed over $20 on a Friday afternoon, it went from 20 to 30 in like 4 or 5 days, and then from 30 to 40 in about like 2 weeks. That's how fast we can go. So silver to me is it is in that accumulation stage, but it's not price-wise, it's not as constructive as gold on the last run-up because it came up against resistance and immediately got hit right around that area,
We could be oversold, though.
It could be,
not quite.
I think if we get a little bit more of a sell-off, which I think, I feel like there'll be some short covering, and short covering means people who are short metals, like on the futures contracts, they'll be covering their contracts either today. That's why you saw a very small day today in the market. And then on Friday, because it's a holiday weekend, right? Then whatever bounce, you might see a little bit of kind of a small bounce in gold. And I feel it may pull back again. There'll be another pullback, and only then will it settle out and then begin going up again significantly.
All right. So what I want to do now, I get we have about 5 minutes.
Sorry,
left.
Yankee, I took too much of your time.
No, that's okay. That's quite all right. I want to open it up though for a few questions in the chat. I asked them. I got to do it because I've told them to get their questions ready. Guys, put 3 question marks in the chat. Throw your question. and then we'll do the giveaways. All right, what's the most expensive coin Mukarram owns?
I only have bullion coins, so I don't have like collectible coins or anything. Just bullion. Eagles, Australian kangaroos, Britannias, and things like that.
Okay. Let's see. Is that plant real? Turn around.
Which plant? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. Nice question.
That's a great question, right?
Let me see some.
Let's see. I'm still looking for any. Is $8 above spot too high for constitutional? Boy, that's tough. I think it is. Let's see. Thank you, Mukarram. A lot of people are. Oh, any bars? Do you have any bars?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Full bars.
Jeff Woodard wants to know mining stocks. ?
Yeah, mining stocks are great when they're trending. Okay, so keep in mind, trending means that when the underlying asset is either bullish or bearish, then the mining stock can go up or down, right?
It's a technical call for you, right? You're looking at
but keep in mind, it's still a company, it's still a stock,
right.
So it can have its own myriad of reasons that it can come down even when gold's going up.
Exactly, so right. Gold going up is a good foundation for a good mining stock.
I love the way you said that, Yankee.
Right.
Yes, a good mining company that doesn't have any issues, accounting issues, CEO issues.
Yes. What do you think about One Gold online storage? The One Gold online storage. You have any input? Do you have any opinion?
Not really. I don't have enough knowledge to answer that question first. The other thing is we always believe, like this is why when we say storage, I always believe we have to store the metals at an independent depository that has no government affiliations and has no third-party connections, and the metals are off their book. They should not have the metals on their books. That's very, very important. That's why we choose the Delaware Depository with their hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Lloyd's of London insurance.
Right.
Not 1 ounce of metal is on their books.
All right. It's still... You know me, man. You know me.
But you can't keep millions of dollars of metals in your house, Yankee.
Try me, Mukarram. Okay, Colby Mead.
Okay, the Mexican cartel told me that I can store my gold with them. That's what they said. There's a chat on that. The Mexican cartel told me that I can store my gold with them. Well, yeah.
All right. So Colby though says, I'm new to investing. Is it safe for me to invest in gold and silver trusts and mining stock before I invest in physical precious metals?
Okay, so the fastest...
I can answer this, but I'll let Mukarram answer it. Go.
Sorry. You want to take... Okay. The fastest way to answer that question is I have always been, when I build portfolios for myself or when I recommend my clients on what they're doing, I always believe you should own the horse that pulls the carriage.
Yep.
Always.
Right.
I'm a big crude oil trader. Like I've been trading crude oil all my life. Okay. And for me, I buy futures contracts in crude oil or I short futures contracts in crude oil. And people ask me, well, why don't you buy USO or why don't you do Chevron or ExxonMobil? I'm like, I want the commodity. Because the commodity will speak volumes in its price action to you and tell you what it wants to do. So always own the horse that pulls the carriage and then take a smaller percentage of your money and then put it into the other leveraged assets like miners or ETFs.
All right. And doing things cheap, what % of a house sale profit would you invest in IRA? Dad sold a California house for $500,000 profit. He's 59, no IRA. You know, that's a tough...
Was it sold inside of an IRA or was it sold outside of an IRA?
That's a great question. You know what? I'm gonna tell doing things cheap. That's a detailed question that could spawn some other questions.
You should reach out to me and we can talk on the phone about that.
Yeah, we're gonna ask you at the end too, and I'll put the information in the description of the video how to get in touch with you. But that's a tough one. To answer in a chat. So do you think investing apps like Webull, Public, Coinbase, etc. are good to use? This is Charles.
Yeah, certain ones I don't use, like Webull, and I think those are just, some of them have issues. Some don't allow you to trade, at times that you're supposed to trade, like pre-market hours or after-market hours. But Coinbase is something, I think like when you want a particular asset, you want to make sure that you have the fastest access to it. So in my trading coaching programs, this is also something that I teach, that when you're trading, you want to be able to get in and out from any device that you could be, right? So you have to have an app that will allow you to do it. But here's another thing, Yankee. I think this will help a lot of your viewers. Diversify where you hold your money. And I want you guys to really reflect on that, okay? And here's what I mean by that. Let's say you have a bank account. Have more than one bank account nowadays. Let's say you have a business bank account. Have more than one business bank account, so that one bank can't do unnecessary things to you. So those are very important like techniques that you have to get used to, because it'll allow you to have an independent and control your destiny than having the banks do that for you.
All right. Really quick, we're going to run this. We only have 2 more minutes here. Punisher569 says, is 20% of total assets in precious metals a good weighting?
How? Quick answer to that.
Quick.
The way I trade, or the way I invest, is I never look at 10% of this, 5% of that, 20% of that. Here's the reason. If I believe, like for example, that the stock market could take the biggest hit, why leave 90% or 80% of your money there knowing you're going to lose more of it, and only put 20% of your money in gold? Doesn't make any sense to me. So the best way to approach it is move the percentage of money that you want to protect and grow according to your financial goals or your life, and leave what you don't want to lose, what you know you're going to lose a good percentage of, leave that small percent in that area. That's the way to go about it.
Punisher, it depends on a lot of things. For me, I actually looked at it recently. I'm at 14. I'm headed to 18, because that fits where I'm at with physical precious metals, but it could vary for a lot of people, right? Raymond says, is 20 to 22x a good price currently for constitutional? The answer to that, Raymond, is yes.
I see Shark Tooth Stacker. Thank you, Shark Tooth Stacker. I think we worked together, right? He came from your show, yeah. We've helped you.
Guys,
yeah.
I'm going to wrap this up. I think there's a lot of questions. All right, maybe BK, storage in what foreign country would you use? The foreign countries that we have the secure depositories in, like Singapore, London, Canada, these are the countries that we'll use, because we know that we won't have any issues when it comes to like how they report the metals, and everything is controlled from the back end portal anyway. So we know when the metals are in there, we know when it's available to get out. So that's why I would use those countries. Sweet. All right, so really quick, how do people get a hold of you if you want to talk through it? And again, just to talk, right? You can just answer questions.
Yeah, you can just call me, and then we can talk about, sometimes we've had an email issue recently that I know some emails have not been coming in to the right inbox. But just to let you know, I think Yankee on his show has the email, which is which is like Michael, at blackstonecommodity.com. That's my direct email. Yep. Also, my executive assistant, her name is Nicole Rosenthal. You can reach her, and the phone numbers are there as well. Yankee, do you want me to type that in? Or
throw it right into the chat, man. This is your chance. Do that. People really do get a lot of great answers from you. You've been really helpful, because I get the feedback. People talk to me afterwards, call me, in fact, sometimes, and say, Yankee, he spent an hour with me. I explained so much, and they may or may not decide to use you, but you're very, very helpful. And again, you get precious metals, so thank you. I know you get a bunch of other stuff that I don't necessarily understand or maybe even agree with, but you do get gold and silver, and for that I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Yankee. Yankee, if you can type it in, because it's not letting me type it in, because I think I have to sign in. Because I'm on Zoom. I wanted to mute the other, I didn't want feedback. So it's 949-200-7047 is my direct number. And
should have been more prepared for that. I apologize. There's the email address. mm@blackstonecommodity.com. That's the quickest right there.
Yeah, that's the quickest email. And then my phone number, you have it.
All right.
And then Nicole's information.
Thanks a lot, Mukarram. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Yankee. And everyone have a blessed Thanksgiving weekend. Enjoy your time with your family. And then we'll help you, Yankee and I together. Thank you, Yankee, for having us. And I love your community, okay? Take care.
Man. Take care, buddy.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. That was cool. Appreciate Mukarram. Thank you. All right. Great. I hope you guys appreciated it and got something out of it. So let's get into some giveaways. Sponsored by my brand new sponsor, JM Bullion. So let's start off with the copper rounds. Probably go with the... Okay, look at this. Yeah. This is going to be... We're going to do this via the Wheel of Names. Okay? The infamous, wonderful, non-rigged Wheel of Names. And the first two winners are actually going to get stickers. Shoot, every winner will get a sticker. Let's just put the sticker thing to rest, all right? So we're going to roll the wheel. So it's really simple to do it, Cooper. Come on, bro. Nate, it's not rigged. It's so funny when the people that say it's rigged win. I love that when that happens. They go, oh, yeah, well, it wasn't rigged that time. Okay, guys, we're going to bring up the Wheel of Names. This is your chance. Just throw anything in the chat you want. Just throw it in there. LGB, okay, that works too. So rigged. We're going to do this one first, and then we'll move on to the Pied Piper. Oh, man. Yes, we'll do the Pied Piper. Actually, we got two, right? We have two of these. Yes, we have two of these. Robin Hoods. We got one Pied Piper. Is that right? Oh, no, wait a minute. No. Well, I take it back. Yankee, get with it. Two Pied Pipers. I thought we had two of each. Two. Then we'll do these Egyptians, and then we'll do the grand finale, the medieval legends. Sorry, that could be my dad. I don't think so, Ryan. Funny guy. All right, so I'm going to switch over to participants. I gave you a lot of time there. All and copy. There, that's it. Done. Don't have to put anything else in the chat. We're going to paste that in there. All and copy. We're going to switch over to the browser. And we're going to paste in here. And there are the names. Shuffle these up. Here we go. We're just going to shuffle. And spin. This is for the first copper. The Robin Hood round in copper. Really pretty. Good relief on this. Thank you so much, JM. Ooh, Scoutmaster. That was close. MC didn't hold it. Will Oliver hold on? I don't think Oliver's got it. No, it's John Becker with the win. Yes. John Becker's going to pull it out. All right, let me write that down. Congratulations, John. John Becker. Yeah, that was ugly. All right, so put that there. All right, and now let's do the second Robin Hood round. Okay, and I'll put them all in flips, or that's actually capsules on the silver inside the medieval box, so that's good. So we'll do this. Put something in the chat now, guys. I'm gonna give you another chance. It's rigged, yes, I know. MCD57, unless I win. Don't worry, I'm outside the U.S. anyway, says Oliver. Oh, well, that's good. I should probably reiterate the rules, right? So I've decided to open it up to Canada too. My friends up north, guys, you've been generous with the super chats. That is where that money goes. Helping shipping, running my channel. Very, very helpful. Thank you for the $137.33. Man, those super chats are so appreciated. All right, so let's throw some more stuff in the chat. Just go Canada, right? So Reformed Bear. Yeah, I mean, I had a few people email me afterwards and said, Yankee, if I paid for the shipping, would you let Canadians have a shot? I'm like, sure. And it's like, maybe if a Canadian wins the big one, I might ask for a little help. But hey, no, you guys were awesome. So let's just do it. US and Canada only on this. All right, I'm seeing a bunch of stuff in the chat. Okay. I'm going to switch over to participants again. Give it a few more seconds. All right, all copy. Here we go. And paste that in. All copy. Let's get rid of the old ones here. And switch back over to the wheel of names. Here we go. This is for the... Whoops. Did I mess up on that? Let me see if it pastes. And there it is. Yep. All right. So let's shuffle this up. Shuffle, shuffle. And spin. This is for the second Robin Hood Copper round. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows because it's not rigged. Oh, Reformed Bear. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Please don't say member. Oh, man, never mind. Forget this. We'll just spin it again after this comes to a complete spot and spin away. Sorry about that. It happens occasionally. I could go through and delete all those, but it would just take too long. So we just spin a second time. Here we go. Carrie, Michael, Braden. Rowski has a shot. Can Rowski hold on? It's going to be close. Right down to the wire. No. Mike Cosgrove. Congratulations. Let me put that down. Mike Cosgrove. All right, so that's the second round. Let's close that off. This is great. Congratulations, Mike. All right, so we got 297 in the chat. Thank you so much, all of you, for spending time with me on the day before Thanksgiving. Appreciate it. Yes, it's Turkey Day tomorrow. I see that, Will Land. Thanks for the reminder. That's why I got my turkeys out. My wife made those. Aren't they cute? Mrs. Yankee had a great time doing it. I think there's actually chocolate inside. Is there chocolate? Ooh. Oh, yeah, there's chocolate in there. Hold on a second here. I need a little chocolate break, guys, before I roll for another copper win. Yes, there are chocolate in here. All right. A chocolate kiss. All right, let's see. The next things we're going to do here is the copper Pied Piper. Now, this is brand new, guys. This just got released on Monday. In fact, I'm going to bring up Bullion. Let's see here. Here it is. Right here. The Medieval Legends series. Pied Piper. 1 ounce silver and copper. Okay. So, whoops. Slides on. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here you can check out. Including the Black Fridays, guys. I mean, I got to click on this. In fact, really quick. I'm going to give you my opinion on JM Bullion's Black Friday deals so far. Actually, there is another deal coming on Friday related to the Egyptian rounds. But let me just say right now, copper medieval, yeah, if you're into collecting, you should get, one. Coppers are awesome to have, not stack hard, but just to have as a collection. So yes, that's a $2.29 per round over. That's actually $2.29 per round. That's a good price for this. There's great detail on this. The Sunshine round, 1/2 ounce. I give you my unvarnished opinion on this, guys. It's not a horrible price, $2.99 per round over spot, but I don't like 1/2 ounce rounds. Double that, right? That's $29 and I can't do math, public math. But anyways, it's like $29, almost $30. Hey, little stacks. I wouldn't do it. I would do this. A 1 ounce Silvertown American flag silver bar. 27, yeah, $3.29 over spot. Yeah, you're paying a little extra because it's Silvertown. It's the American flag. I got a soft spot for it. So again, I wouldn't buy a pile of them, but I'd be putting together a little JM Bullion cart, and that would probably go in it. Actually, that would be a fun way to do this, right? Add to cart. Bing. 1, right? Continue shopping. Yeah. So I got one of those. I'm not doing that. Oh, I got to add one of those. All right. Bink. Let's see. Can I get the free shipping, though? Okay, so here we go. 1 ounce Medieval Legends Pied Piper Silver Round. If you're collecting it, yes, add it. Okay, so here's the 2021 1 ounce New Zealand. This is 29. Might $5.99. I like, again, collection. Yeah, it's not my favorite. I might pass it. Proof. I don't do proofs. Not usually. 89 over. That's not bad for a proof. 35th anniversary proof. But no, I probably wouldn't do it. Okay, I am a sucker for this one though. I have it, so I highly recommend. What is it? 36. Yeah, this one. Boy, I'm gonna add it. I am. I know. These are silver ice cream cones, but these are so beautiful. I have one. It's really nice. 5 ounce Silvertown Eagle silver bar, $3.19 over spot. Would I add it? Yes, I would. If you like bars and you want bars, 5 ounce bar, that's not too bad. All right, I wouldn't do the platinum. I'm just not a platinum guy. So, nope. Not doing a Val Canby. Nope. Nope. Oh, should I add a gold 1 ounce Britannia? Now, listen. I already have a 1 ounce gold Britannia coin, and it's gorgeous. It is one of my very favorites. If I didn't have one, I'd add it to my cart. But I'm not adding it to my cart. I am not adding this to the cart either. I just think it's my personal opinion. Don't be angry at Yankee. I think it's butt ugly. That's just my opinion. And I think this is gorgeous. If you don't, I know this is expensive. Not everybody in the chat, most people probably can't pull it off, but if you can get one of the Type 2s in gold, do it. I would add it. I got one, or else I would be clicking add. I would not get, what would I get? No, I'm not into it. Maybe people I don't do slabbed. I really don't. So I wouldn't do this. And holy smokes, a 500 gram platinum bar for 60. Yeah, I'm going to add that. No. No way. Okay, so let's look at my cart. Medieval, the Silvertown. All right, what are we up to? 360. Yeah. Okay. So yes, I would have. I would have free shipping. So there you go. That's my opinion, guys, on what I would put in my cart. So Yankee is a good guy. Whoa. What did I do? I didn't even look at the chat. Did I mess up? Okay, whatever. I hope you appreciated that little run through from JM Bullion. Check out JM Bullion. They're a great online bullion dealer. And so let's continue giving away some of their stuff, shall we? We are down to, let's see, my cows grow. Did I do? Hold on a second. I have 3 results, right? No, only 2 results. I have to spin again. So let's sorry, I got a little messed up there. Let's wipe out this. We're gonna do another Pied Piper round. Okay, so put something in the chat right now, guys. Put it all in there. Put something in the chat. We got 301, so the odds kind of went down. Just a little bit. Good stuff, not rigged. Thank you. I appreciate that, Ring. All right, there you go. A few more seconds here. A few more seconds to get something in. I'm going to switch over to participants. And, yeah, there's quite a few in there. Going to give it a few more seconds. I see some participants appearing in here. Okay. A few more seconds. Get something in there. Yeah, it's growing. I'm still seeing it grow, so I don't want to rush this. Okay, it looks like it's settling down. Okay, that's about it. So all copy. That's it. No more in the chat. Let's paste that in there. All copy and switch over to the browser. There we go. Paste that in there. and shuffle it a few times and spin. This is for a Pied Piper Copper round. I should probably put that in a flip, shouldn't I? All right, so where are we at? Mike. Oh, man. Beat squared constitutional. Oh, get off the member. Good. Josh Petrie or Petrie. Not sure how to pronounce that. Congratulations, Josh. Let me write you down. Again, reminder to all the winners. Again, it's U.S. and Canada only. And you got to email me your mailing address. I actually have had more than one winner not email me ever. And I never could send out their winnings. So email me. It's simple, guys. It's right there. Ask right there. yankeestacking@gmail.com. Right there. Yankee Stacking. All right. So we got 3 winners. We're going to punch out another winner right here. Another Pied Piper Copper round. Let's put something in the chat again, guys. Live chat. Good. Let's go. Do. I am having a little trouble there. Okay, there it is. Now I see it. Okay, put something in the chat. Something in there, guys. I will switch over to participants and grab everybody's name in just a few more seconds. Whoa. You missed my super chat? Oh, dude. Canadian Stacker, I am so sorry. $2.37. Right, you're my hero, buddy. You're my super chat hero. Love you. You send some great emails to me, bud. Thank you. Appreciate that $2.37. Really do. All right, guys. That's probably enough time. Let's you out of here, Tim. You know, Tim told me he might actually show up in the chat tonight. That would be kind of cool. If you spot Tim, let me know. All right, let's switch over. Participants. All right. All copy. There. I grabbed everybody out. You don't need to put anything else in there. All copy. Let's switch over to the wheel of names and paste it in. And we'll shuffle. And we'll spin. Okay, guys, this is for the second Pied Piper Copper round. See who it goes to. We do have a bonus giveaway too. That'll be fun. Over an ounce of silver. Go time 55. Bye-bye. Reformed Bear. Ooh, this is again gonna come down to the wire. Can you hold on? Can you hold on? Yes. Reformed Bear, congratulations. You just won copper round number 4. Let me write you down here. Reformed Bear. Email me at yankeestacking@gmail.com and send me your mailing address. We'll get that out to you. Now, you know what's next, right? We're going silver. That was the copper, all 4 of these copper rounds. But now we're going to talk about these 2 ounces. Look at this. Oh, man. The Egyptian series, number 6 in the series here, guys. This is a 2-ounce luscious piece of high relief silver. I mean, the pyramid on this thing is lit. Okay. So that's the regular one, the silver one, right? The regular silver, polished, whatever. This is the antiqued one. Wow, it really pops. Man. Especially the reverse. Gotta love this. All right, so we're going to spin the wheel for, let's do the regular silver first, all right? So by now you should definitely have something in the chat, okay? Let's let the chat fill up here a little bit. Man. Of course, you all get a Yankee Stacking sticker along with your winnings. Let's go. I have faith and hope. Roll it. Yes. Peter Piper picked a peck of pick. John. That's a great one there. All right. Few more seconds. I love the antique round, but regular is beautiful. Yes, I agree. A little bit. Try again. All right. I'm going to switch over to participants. And you are hammering this chat. Woo! All copy. There, that's it. Stop. Stop whatever you put in. Ain't gonna be valid. All right, so let me just wipe out the old. Switch over to the browser. Let's grab this. All copy. And paste. Here we go. And you can stop chatting. I might have to increase this to like 20 seconds on slow mode. This is ridiculous. All right, here we go. We're going to shuffle this up. Oh, and spin it. This is for 2 ounces of silver, guys, from J.M. Bullion. Woo, I'm excited. This is great. I love giving away stuff. Here it comes. Aspiring alchemist. Fear the wrath. 2 dudes plumbing. Oh, it's right slipping between his fingers to Jeff Woodard. Oh, I think, Jeff, you won. Congratulations, Jeff. Nicely done. I need another piece of paper. Write this down. That's cool. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this. Jeff Woodward. All right. Email me, Jeff. Give me your mailing address. Need to know. That's one. But there's another. It's right here. Woo. This is your chance. I'm going to ask you. Oh, you're welcome there. I see him in the chat. Yes, thank you. You're welcome. All right. The winner chicken dinner could be yours, Jay. Silverbacks. Love it, Randy. Put some good comments in the chat. There's one Mo again. Oh, that we haven't even gotten to the grand one yet. We got another 2 ounces of silver in this medieval legends box coming to another winner. I need a sticker, says Leonard. Well, maybe you'll win one right here. All right, let's see. Oh, the chat is getting hammered. It slows way down. It just kind of jerks along. It's like clunk, clunk. All right, I'm going to switch over to participants. It's hilarious because the whole live stream, the chat is just fine. The moment I do this, it just blasts it and everything just slows down in the chat. It's my computer is going like, what are you doing, Yankee? All right, I'm going to count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All. Come on. All copy. There it is. I think I got it. That was slow. Guys, stop putting stuff in the chat. Just stop, right? Let me paste this in. Oh, man. And then let me wipe this out. All delete. I might have to slow it down even more on these giveaways. All copy. Let's throw this in here. And oops, I didn't switch over to this. You'll see it appear in a moment. There we go. There we are. Shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. This is for the other 2 ounce silver round. Here we go. Who's gonna win it? Spin it to Will. I saw Yankee go by. Woo! I almost wanted to. No, I didn't. Ellie, close. Mark, maybe. AH, nope. Incarnate 1. Oh, I think you're going to hold on to it. I do. I think you're going to barely hold on. Yes. Incarnate _01. You know, I have to admit, I can usually tell by looking at the names of those that are new to the community or maybe not a stacker or maybe just drawn to the giveaway or those that will not email me their mailing address And if this one is suspect, I'll tell you. I'm not against the name, all right. And I'm congratulations, Incarnate, on winning. But I wonder if somebody is not going to email me. We'll find out. But there it is, right there. You won that, Incarnate _01. All right, let's pull these over. Let's take a look at what's inside this again. Medieval Legends from JM Bullion. I'll email you, says Merrick. Anybody can email me, but only the winners will win. All right, so I'm going to put another a poll up on this. I've been wanting to ask this question, so let me throw this poll up. Put the question in. All that. Medieval Legends series. All right, here it comes. Boop. There's the poll. And while you answer that poll, I'm going to open this up. It's a really nice box. And we can see, if I drop the focus here a bit, the 2 silver rounds in here. Definitely, these are in the coin capsules, the Robin Hood and the Pied Piper. And there's going to be more, all right? So this definitely would appeal to the collector stacker out there, people who really love having series, love collecting. Yeah, that's cool. So the winners gets the box. I was thinking about this, and I'm not going to send the box out without something in it. So I'm definitely going to throw both in there because it's just the way to get going on the series too, if you're interested in it. So I think that's so cool. Yeah. All right. So that definitely a unique piece. That's what JM Bullion does a good job of coming out with their own types of pieces, collectible silver and copper actually too. So, all right, the Medieval Legends. We're gonna give this away after I check the poll results. Give you a few seconds, guys, to answer the poll. I'm gonna click on there. All right, so far looks like the yeses are 2 to 1 on this. All right, we got 159 votes. Looks like about half of you don't like voting. Not quite. 162 votes. Okay. I see 289 still in the chat. So let's see here. You guys are just crazy with the chatting. Just chucking stuff in there left and right. In fact, I'm wondering if I should go in here and edit this thing and maybe slow it down just a little bit because you're choking my chat. Choking the chat. What do we got? We got customize. Let's see. Let's make the slow mode. Let's double it. 20 seconds. You don't need a lot of seconds to put something in there. All right. So we've just slowed it down just a little bit. Slow mode every 20 seconds. We're going to give this away now. All right. I'm going to end the poll first. 2 to 1. That's pretty cool. Shows a lot of interest. All right. And there goes the poll. Right off the chat. Put something in there, guys. Chat choke. Put choke the chat in the chat. Slow mode sounds like a challenge. Hey, don't take it as a challenge. Oh, you just need one. Guys, I filter out duplicates. Hello? I filter out dupes. So don't pound on the poor chat. Mercy on the chat. All right, so participants, all, and copy. That's it. I grabbed it. You're done. This is it. Second to final giveaway. This is the grand finale, though, for this. All right. So you can stop now with the chatting. I already got the names. All right. Let's switch over to the browser. Let's all copy and paste. Should be popping in any momento. Boom, there they are. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Oh, I didn't shuffle it this time. But that's okay. It's still random. We're in the D's. We've gotten into the E's. We are still in the E's. We're not going to get out of the E's. Yes, we are. We're going to get out. We're going to get into the F's. Oh, my word. Fear the Wrath pulls it out. Oh, man. Fear the Wrath, congratulations. Woohoo. Bozo says it's rigged. You didn't shuffle it. That must mean it's rigged, right? Incarnate01, my email address, yankee.stacking@gmail.com. It's right on the screen. Yeah, congratulations, Fear, buddy. Congratulations. He's saying, yes, I see that, yes. Yes, I don't know. Fear the Wrath. Have you ever called this wheel rigged? Maybe? Oh, man. I'm so happy to be able to give this away. This has really been exciting, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. And we do have a bonus GA because we did $137 and change in the Super Chat total. Guys, thank you so much for the Super Chat. That means to me that you truly support what I'm doing here. You like the channel. You enjoy the giveaways, the Ask Yankee, the guests that we have on, and you like to help me out with shipping and other expenses. So thank you. Appreciate it. All right. We do have one last giveaway because of that. And you want to see what it is, right? Do you know how close I got? Do you feel right? Oh, did you? Oh, dude, feeling right, man. You must not be feeling right about now. I still hope your day is A-okay, but dude, you came so stinking close. I feel bad for you, buddy. I really do. But hey, that's the way the wheel spins, right? Check this out, guys. This is a 1.5 ounce Canadian polar bear silver coin. Look at this. It's got some chunk to it. It does. Now, it's not flawless. There's some dinks in it, so it's a somewhat of a cull, but it's still 1.5 ounces of 4/9 fine silver. Okay, they put an $8, right? $8 numeral on that. Yeah, you can see there's a little ding on the things on the side, but look at that. 1.5. 1.5. We're gonna give this away right now. So start putting stuff in the chat. Of course, you'll get a sticker with it. I'm gonna zoom in on it. Whoop. There we go. All right. Polar bear. Definitely, I like this side better. It's the bear. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Ringo. All right. Let's see some stuff in the chat. All right. 20-second delay, so don't panic. Okay. I'm going to switch over to participants. I'm going to let the participants fill up a little bit here. I'm seeing some more people pop in. Again, this is open to U.S. and Canadian residents only. You got to email me at yankeestacking@gmail.com if you're a winner. Please send me your mailing address. And yes, Jeff, you may win twice. I don't know if you can. We'll see. Yeah, sure. I don't. Just the way the wheel goes, right? All right. I think that's enough in there. All right. I'm going to do all and copy. That's it. You can stop now. Stop with the chatting. Well, banging on the chat. All right, let's do this. Paste. All copy. Switch over to the wheel of names and paste them in. All right. This is a Canadian coin. It's beautiful. All right, there it is. Wow, that took a while. All right, this time, what do you think? Should I shuffle or not? Should I shuffle or not? I'm just going to quickly look at the chat. Me, pick me. Okay. Should I shuffle or not? I'm waiting. Man. Lana, let's go. This dude, Brandon, whoever that is. Bang. Shuffle. Okay, good. That helps me know where the chat's at, right? I was just curious to see. Let's see. Yes. Shuffle. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm shuffling it. I'll do it a few times. Here it comes. Here we go. Round and round and round. Did I see the rat stack in there? Dude, hey, rat stack, if you're there, good to see you again. Mark Mimant, Jared, Ashley. Oh, slow down for Ashley. Slow down for Ashley. Slow down. Except for Charles is probably yelling, speed up, speed up. Oh, Charles. Charles, you just stole that from Ashley. Dude, that was so mean. Oh, that was cruel. Where is he? I want to see Charles. Where's Charles? Come on, Charles. You feeling good? I'm looking for Ashley, too. Ashley. Aw. Charles, I'm looking. Where are you? He's afraid to speak up. Poor Ashley, says Ben. Charles, awesome. First time on the stream, and I win. Well, you know what, Charles? I am really super happy for you. I really am. Congratulations. It's the way the wheel goes. Ashley, I feel bad. Ashley, I know. I haven't seen her in the chat, though. All right, man. Charles, I'll write you down. Please email me your mailing address. Charles Seeks Silver. And it's your first time on. Wow. That's exciting. All right, guys. Ashley, did Ashley say anything? I'm scrolling up looking. I don't see Ashley. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining Ask Yankee. I hope you had a great time. Check out the description of this video when it posts. That way you can see some really important links. If you're interested in talking to Mukarram, I'll put that information in there as well. But other than that, I think we're done. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you. And just have a great, great day tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, maybe I'll stop eating chocolate. I had to get the numbers down, man. It was like I had 300 people in the chat. Now we're down to 110. Hey, how about we do another giveaway? I've been stacking these quarters pretty hard. And if you don't have some constitutional, you really do need to have some. So this is a 1964 Washington. You can tell that it is silver by looking at the edge. Most of you know that. And the date. I don't think it has a mint mark. Nope. So it was made in Philadelphia. Let's give this away. Final Thanksgiving giveaway. Put something in the chat, guys. 90% quarter, that's right. 271 likes, Cooper. That's okay. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's almost as many people as were in here. That's awesome. All right, so we're going to give it away. Put something in the chat. We'll do a quick last spin of the wheel here. You guys know what's going on, don't you? When the lights go down and it's like all the newbies are probably like, wait, the stream's still going? What's going on? What year is it? 64, right? Winner. Pizza. Omar, you snacking on some pizza? That's great. Thank you, RPM Works. Appreciate it. You guys rock. All of you. My supporters, my members, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much. All right, so let's switch over to participants real quick. 3, 2, 1, and all copy. All right, that's it, guys. Let's put a paste here. All copy. We'll switch over to the wheel. Let's paste it in. That was a little quicker this time. Shuffle. And I did see the rat stack. I did. Hold on. I'm going to keep shuffling until I see him again. I know you're in here. Man, I really appreciate that ice cream cone. I used it in a video just the other day. Rat. So, all right. Let me spin it. Here we go, guys. Congratulations to the winner. Hey. All right. John Ruck lost our tickets because the 6-year-old got sick. Ooh. Justin Thompson, novice, star stacking. Jay Anthony. I'd rather have Jay Anthony win than member, so it looks like Jay Anthony's going to pull this out. Congratulations, Jay Anthony. You got a quarter, buddy. Email me at yankeestacking@gmail.com, and I'll get this out to you. And now I'm going to wrap it up for real. Have a great night, everyone. Good night.